Yeah, what's going on, man? Doing things a little bit different today, a little more back to the basics, back to what was working at first. So I'm bringing in two tools. First one is a DVP tool. Second, I'm going to be looking at usage rates. All right, and this is going to help me as I start trying to formulate these lineups because I think they're important. Um, I've been busy with school work, and it's no excuses, but we've hit 300, I think 3, 4 times yesterday when they refunded everybody the money. I had a nice lineup. I definitely had some Kevin Love in there with some. I had a real nice lineup when they did the BS, but it's gambling. And every now and then stuff gets crazy. So we're gonna bring in some extra research and just to kind of give you an idea how I make my picks. So we get 50 grand to pick players. I pick players that's very likely to get me 6 times value, with at least a 5 times value floor. So that way, the lowest I would get is 250. That'll give me a good chance. And then closer to 300, even over 300. And been pretty consistent with my method, and it's been pretty successful. So I'm gonna get into it. Just gonna welcome everybody on YouTube who's joining so far. Go ahead, like the video. Quincy said, "What's up? What's going on?" A lot of folks got sniped by the Melo news today. I didn't really play today. I was into football today. I did not have Lonzo that night. Did not. I probably won't have Lonzo again today. But let's get right into it, man. Let's break down the slate, get this best lineup. The first thing I want to do is, before I even start, right, I want to use this usage tool thing real quick to kind of lock certain players in. That the number one usage in the entire NBA is Kristaps Porzingis. All right, is he playing tonight? That's the next question. Yes, he is. Now he's in a very favorable matchup. We need 10K from him. That's mid 50s. All right. He's averaging just about 50. We know he's safe for 5 times value. He played the Cavs before and he put up 54 against them. All right. Teams that he didn't do too well against. Let's see. He only played 27 minutes against Sacramento, which he plays way more than that. It was a blowout, so they didn't need him. And he still put up 50. Okay. Charlotte wasn't a blowout. He wasn't in foul trouble. They did win. I don't know if that's a combination of Dwight Howard down low or what, but this game, this is not what we want from him. Right? If you look at Indiana, that's what we want. All right? He played his full amount of minutes. Phoenix, they blew them out. He still played 31 minutes. Houston, Bigs tend to struggle against Houston. I've been noticing that, so I could give him a pass there. Denver, Bigs been struggling against Denver as well. He did well. Cleveland, he played them. That's who he's playing now. He did well. Brooklyn one was weird. It was a blowout. He didn't play his full amount, but he has the highest usage. He's in a good matchup. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull over Porzingis. Right. I'm just gonna see who else I want to lock in. Antetokounmpo. Let's take a look at him. Again in a good matchup. I don't think he's played Milwaukee, but let's see what he's done in with teams against good centers, because we know Gasol is a good defender. He's playing the 4 position, but I still want to see Detroit. Andre Drummond is not the best, but he kind of did mediocre. The same Dwight Howard team that Kristaps Porzingis struggled against. He didn't do his potential. Atlanta, I think he should have did better. 55. I'll take that. I'll take it. And then with the Dwight Howard team, he put up 63. At home, 60, 60, 60, 43. And then Lakers 60. So I want to say at home, I feel pretty safe about Antetokounmpo. I'm gonna go ahead and lock Antetokounmpo and Porzingis. Just continue looking at our usage thing, just trying to see. So Embiid plays, but he doesn't play too many minutes. Let's check out his matchup though. He also has a decent matchup against the Clippers. Need what, upper 40s? He does that pretty consistent. He hasn't played the Clippers, but Embiid, I'll consider some Embiid. He's the first one to go. LeBron is up here, Dennis Schroeder. We gotta look at some LeBron and Schroeder. And Mitchell is interesting because he's been coming off the bench and he just recently started. So for him to be up there in the usage coming off the bench, it really attracts me to him tomorrow. Let's start with LeBron. Let's take a look at LeBron before I even start breaking down stuff. He played the Knicks 40 minutes. He put up 43. I'm not really too impressed by that. And just to look at his numbers, man, for 10K tomorrow, having these other guys that are more short things, I'm gonna shy off of LeBron. I'm not too confident in LeBron. Let's check out this Mitchell kid with somebody else. Mitchell, I think I'm gonna have to go with because he's starting now. And against Brooklyn, he just dropped 35. That's over 6 times value. So his floor pretty much about upper 20s to 30. Philly, he struggled. Miami, I will give him a pass there. Houston, we know that he's supposed to do good. Toronto could be pretty tough on the guards. He did well. Portland sucks. Dallas been tough. Lakers sucks. But the fact that he's starting, I like. All right, it's more than one reason. The second reason I like him is because he's up there on the usage rate. But to go hand in hand with that usage is that Gobert is going to miss a couple weeks, which means there's more usage to go around. So if he's already up there in the usage and a major player on his team is out, I want to say that they're going to need to use him quite a bit. I'm going to put him at the 2. So I'm going to go ahead and put Mitchell at the 2. Just kind of build an anchor before I start breaking out each game. Just based off usage, right? And let's see where the Clippers stand on our DVP tool here for centers in the last 5 games. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm not big on Embiid. Just not big on Embiid. But the rest of these guys, I want to say it's a good way to start. It's a good way to start. I think those are the 3 locks for tomorrow based on just who else was on my usage that I'm missing. Harden doesn't play. Embiid, I did like again, not just usage. So, these guys that I'm picking on offensive ratings of 115. That's going in hand in hand with Harden 118. Embiid 100. That's why my instincts really wasn't big on him. Porzingis got 6.6% block. Antetokounmpo 4.4. These are pretty good numbers, man. Antetokounmpo good assist numbers. Not so much with Porzingis, but he got his good rebound numbers, and so do Antetokounmpo. So Porzingis and Antetokounmpo, definitely we could lock in. Let's take a look at Mitchell down here, right? His offensive rating not the greatest. It's 85.5. So his numbers are not. But again, with Gobert out, I think there's more usage to go around, and he's been balling. I think he did like an extra year at a prep school. He just had some extra pre-NBA basketball training that I really like. So this is my anchor. This is where I'm going to start. All 3 at home. I like that, and good usage and good matchups and just good positions that I think for tonight. All right. All right, let's see what y'all talking about before I start. LeBron for tomorrow. He loves playing in New York. Nah, I'm just not feeling it. Love Lillard tomorrow. Lillard's too hot and cold, man. He burned me a couple times. You know, Lillard won. He helped me win, but he burnt me big as well. Hardaway is a lock. I don't know about a lock, but he has a good matchup. He's just expensive. I think his price was like mid-6. For those prices, I think we could do better. I just won 30K. Congratulations, Jerry. So very proud of you, man. It's good stuff. Just to know that you're in my community, you come and watch my show and you're doing well, it means a lot to me. Rubio's going to go after his old squad. I believe it. You must be donating. I split 200K Sunday NBA for 30K. That's what's up. I didn't play today. Beal, Booker, Nicolina. I'm not big on Nicolina. All right, so let's get into the game. Washington versus Sacramento. Starting with Washington, John Wall for 9K. To say his floor is 45, we can't really is 31 here against Atlanta, which is a very good team. He did blow them out, granted. But who's to say they won't blow out Sacramento? And 9K is just expensive for John Wall. I'm not too excited with that. Bradley Beal against Sacramento. For 7K, we need 40s from him. Again, he didn't play that many minutes. Lakers, he should have did better in 37 minutes. I'm not sold on that 6 times value likelihood. Otto Porter needs mid-30s. I think now that Keith is back in the midst of things, it'll be harder for Otto Porter to hit value like that. I want to know what's going on with Markieff and his minute stuff, because I do like Markieff against Sacramento. On a way I don't. So let's look at Sacramento DVP. Let's start there. Power forwards. The Kings are giving up the second most in their last 5 games. Okay, so that makes Markieff Morris very attractive. The reason that his price is going up because now against Atlanta he didn't need to play that many minutes. It was a blowout. Same could be said against the Lakers, in which he's putting up mid-20s. If they get a little more competition out of Sacramento, which they're going to be at home still, Sacramento seems to be hanging in there against teams. I'm going to go ahead and pick on some Markieff for GP. Just initially, I like Markieff initially. Put Porzingis in the center spot for now. Now, just because with the DVP, he's checking in. We know he's going to get more minutes. He didn't play now for a couple of days. A couple of games that he played, didn't play that many minutes. We saw last year that his price was like 6, 7K because he can drop 30 and 40 points per game. There's a lot of reasons to like Markieff Morris. Yeah, honestly, I like Markieff Morris. I think he's in a good spot. And then Gortats should be better, but he just hasn't been better. I don't know what's going on with that. So I'm going to lay off that situation. Now, Sacramento, point guard. D Fox, hot and cold. He can really go off. Look, he really hasn't. He had a 36-point. I don't know why he's 5K. Just not going to pay that for him. Not going to waste too much time there. Buddy Hill. Well, these guys are a waste of time. Buddy Hill need 30. He's been pretty consistent for the 25 floor, a little 30, 35 upside, but he's not going to go off. I like guys with go-off potential. Against Washington, I don't see Buddy Hill going off. Okay, all these guys have go-off. Mitchell's been in the 40s a couple of times. 41, high 30s for his price. I could take it again with the Gobert stuff. We see him taking 18 shots a game. He looks like he likes to hack, though. For somebody playing 26 minutes and getting 5 fouls, that's kind of concerning. But then again, his opponent is not that aggressive. And what's his name? Jeff Teague. So I'm not worried about it. Jimmy Butler, if he's starting at the 2, he might see some Jimmy Butler. But Jimmy Butler, I don't know. Just hasn't been the same Jimmy Butler this year. He doesn't look like the same guy. So Tedecumpo has go off. He has go off. All my players gotta have go off potential. Buddy here, I don't see that big go off game. So I'm gonna really use caution. Bogdanovich, not what we want. All right. Now Zach Randolph has been making some strides up until this game. I had my eyes on him for a little bit with the 30, 30, 30, 27. Then he went up against New York, kind of got a little shaky, so I don't know. I don't know about Jack Randolph. I'm a little concerned, to say the least. All right. Let's keep it moving. New York versus Cleveland on the New York side. Jared Jack for 3,900. I want to say it's too cheap. So 5 times floor would be about 20. He hasn't really gotten to 20. But Cleveland is a team that I know that he can and will do it against, right? In the one game they play, he shot the ball just 1 for 8, and he still gets you 22 points. The reason I'm going to skip Jared Jack is because this game he got 33 minutes. He hasn't been getting 33 minutes. They're giving Nick Petit, whatever his name is, the minutes. He's getting more minutes now. They're like splitting it even, which makes him an attractive option. The last game he only played 16 minutes. We know he's good for a point per minute against Cleveland. But he doesn't look for his shot, man. This guy, he will dribble, have a wide open lane, and try to pass it. That's why his assist numbers are high and his points numbers are low. I don't trust him. I don't trust. In the backcourt, I trust Tim Hardaway against this team. He played 41 minutes against them. He dropped 57 fantasy points. Wow. Cleveland doesn't have anybody that can guard guards, okay? This game against Sacramento for one was a blowout. Yeah, the shooting slump. He can slide. That number really, really attracts me. Am I gonna chase that? That's the question. This game here, Porzingis was out, so we can't count that 21. But let's look at our DVP too. I mean, Timmy's looking attractive, guys. I just don't like chasing stuff, but in this situation, it's not even chasing. It's like, yo, that's what you want. Cleveland gives up the most by far. Look at the second. They give up 105. Philly is the second, like, and then look at third. Everybody's in the 90s, and like Philly and Cleveland are like generous, generous, generous. Let's go back to our thing here. So we saw that so that in that same game, him and Porzingis made value. Very interesting. Very interesting. I can't ignore that. I can't. Let's move up Mitchell to the point guard. Let's get some Timmy here. Money, budget getting low. The pricing this shit for DraftKings been a little different. Not a little, a lot different as well, I've noticed. But whatever. Gotta play some Timmy the way the numbers are looking, man. At home. Yeah, I like Timmy in that situation. That's pretty much it, man. Porzingis and Timmy. Cantor, it's in a good spot as well. But he surprised people with BS, man. We're gonna stay off some Cantor. Let's take a YouTube break and see what's the chat about. All right. Somebody said don't pick Porzingis. Why not? Porzingis is I mean, he's pricey, and I see I'm getting low for money, but I like Porzingis. Lakers versus Phoenix would be a good game for fantasy. Portland is number one versus center. Fade Jokic. You have to check ownership data. Pick the lowest. Not sure if Nurkic will put another revenge game, but he went mental versus them last season. Yeah, lock favors and at centers. Gobert's out. Yeah, first price favors the lock. Lock against trash cat defense. Dabo. Yeah, I kind of was playing around earlier, and I had favors as my center. This was the lineup I had earlier when I was playing around, without looking at stats or data, just what I like, don't like. I kind of whipped this up, but definitely had Derek Favors, but we're not there yet. Love Favors tomorrow. Let's keep it moving. Milwaukee versus Memphis. We already got Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe for 6K. I don't know. Now I don't know about when you're on a new team trying to make strides on a new team. I mean, the first game, yes, before the scouters got to him or whatever. I want to say he did well on his first game, didn't he? Didn't Bledsoe come on? No, not really. Just 29. So I'll be careful with Bledsoe. Brogdon and Bledsoe now both fades that they're gonna be eating into each other. Middleton lost me money the other day. I'm just gonna stay away from that. I'm not really big on the Middleton thing. John Henson, I do not against Gasol. I'm not gonna challenge Gasol. Let's not waste time. That's it. Conley's in a good spot. We just saw Alonzo Ball light Milwaukee up. Just that Conley's still looking for his game, man. For 6K. I don't know if I could extend it to Conley yet. Chalmers maybe coming off the bench, but nah, he's reeling as well. Not certain. This guy Evans, I do like. He's hot, man. He's averaging 6 times value. He comes off the bench, but he's playing like 30 minutes per game. Um, I want to just go ahead and even on the road, he's killing. He went to Houston, he killed. Portland is a tough team on the wings. He killed there. He did decent against the Lakers, Orlando, Charlotte. He's just tearing these teams apart for 6.5K. I think I had him initially, but let's look at our tools, right? What does it say about DVP? What are we looking at? Milwaukee shooting guards. Milwaukee not that generous to shooting guards, right? Plus he's going up against team bench units. I want to say Milwaukee has a better bench now that Bledsoe's there. He'll be seeing some Snell, or is Snell starting? I don't know. I'm just not feeling him tomorrow. He's in a good spot. He's been doing well, but I think tomorrow might be the day where we want to reconsider playing Tyreek Evans. I'm gonna keep it moving off that. And then Centers versus Milwaukee. Let's check that out. Because I think Gasol is in a great spot. Not really. Not really. But plus, Milwaukee center. Well, no, Henson been starting. Just not. I'm not going to waste too much time on that game. I'll keep it moving. New Orleans versus Atlanta. New Orleans. We know that Anthony Davis and the Cousins can light up on any given night. Just that their price are really high on a big slate like this. I don't think I'm going to have to go stretch that far. A 5 times 4 is 55. We know that's pretty much granted, right? It's Atlanta especially. His upside for 6-time value is there. It's just his price. I feel like he'll put such a dent in our income that we'll have to chase too much. And what we already got here is some solid options. Plus, we don't really have to go too crazy. So, Anthony Davis, I'm going to write down on the side. There's a couple names I don't want to forget. I'm going to put him in my notepad. Anthony Davis and Tyreek Evans. Anthony Davis, Tyreek. Those are guys that, if I do a second lineup, I'll try to fit those in because they're in good spots. They're just expensive, right? And this one is going to be a researched lineup that's just based on research. So I'm going to leave those out. Drew Holiday against Atlanta. We know Shooter plays no defense. Just that Drew Holiday is 7K. We need 40 from him. He hasn't really been in the 40s too consistent. This is the spot for him, but he's not really his usage. When we look at our usage thing here, we see people like Cousins up there, right? I'm just not going to pay up for that. We don't see Drew Holiday because he's like the third person on his team. And I'm just never comfortable paying that price for I'm not comfortable paying that price for somebody that's not really used that much. If I'm paying that for you, I need you to be used. You know what I mean? So let's look at Atlanta. I like Schroeder. Let's look at our DVP tools for point guards in the last 5 games and see. New Orleans, number 1. Schroeder is like my favorite guy that I've been picking on all year. People will probably be scared of him because he's saying 8th. But when we look at the numbers, it's showing that that's not the fact. All right, they're giving up a lot of rebounds to point guards, assists to point guards. So it makes me like Schroeder, especially if you're talking about ownership. Schroeder ownership should be low. He was kind of hurt though. He was dealing with this ankle thing, and then he went to Washington. I want to see what's the DVP for Washington against point guards. So they're pretty low down. Schroeder's expensive, but what's his usage? Is he up there in usage? Yeah, he's top 15 usage. What's his floor? Besides this, he's been giving us 35 minimum. He has some upside. I don't see why not. He's going to take – he had a bad game. You got to give him one of those every now and then. They got blown out. He's just out of his element. He's still on the road. He's taking 16 to 20 shots a game. He gives you some assists. They're giving up a lot of rebounds to point guards. You know why? Because their bigs take a lot of threes. That's why point guards are getting a lot of long rebounds against New Orleans. They're bigs with Cousins and AD. They take a lot of three-point shots. So I'm going to try to see if I can fit some Schroeder in some way, somehow. It's getting thin. But the numbers point to Schroeder. Schroeder is someone that I've been riding on the whole time. So I like Schroeder. Prince and Bazemore. Bazemore's been consistent, right? No, consistently inconsistent. He'll go from 20 to 40 to 20 to 40. I'm not playing those games. Even though he just went to 20, so he's due for the 40, right? If you're looking at the trend, but thanks, but no thanks, right? That's it, man. That's it for that game. I'm done. Shooter. We could look at Babbitt, being that he's getting these starts. We need about mid-20s. Again, he can get you 14, 30, 19, 30. And I don't think the DVP for power forward against New Orleans would be that great because those big shots. So Babbitt it's a fade. It's all the way down there. So we're going to fade Babbitt, keep it moving. Dedmon and Collins, same thing. Let's not waste time, right? Minnesota versus Utah. Start with Utah. Rubio, He played this team already. He had 44 against them. That's his old team. He despises them, I guess. What did he kill them with? Not even much. A couple steals, some assists, points. We know his usage is going to be up because, again, what's his name is gone. He just played Brooklyn. He did pretty well. They're still at home. Let's look at Utah recently, against the point guards. Minnesota. They've been tying it up. Jeff Teague doesn't play defense, but Rubio is interesting. With no Gobert, I want to say Rubio is definitely interesting. I'm gonna put his name down on this pad as well. If I was to make 2 lineups, I'll have to put Rubio in the other one. I think I'm gonna pass him by here. Even Mitchell. For 6K, I can't say I'm totally comfortable with Mitchell, but I'm gonna hold on to him for right now till I get to the end. I might have to put him on lineup number 2. But that's about it. Let's keep it moving. Ingles, so consistent. We need about 34th floor. We'll get that consistently, especially with no Gobert. He'll get you, even when he doesn't score, he'll get you 4 points, but still 25 DraftKings. So Ingles is worth a look. Derek Favors. You gotta have Derek Favors, guys. Gotta have Derek Favors. If you're looking at usage, now he's gonna have to play. The thing with Derek Favors, when Gobert was in, he was getting minutes in the low 20s, 24, 20, 26, mid to low 20s. As soon as Gobert is out, his minutes went up to 36. Any center that's starting with a 36 who's decent, who'll take 15 shots, make 20 points for you. I mean, the Nets can kind of suck. I get it, but I think he'll double, man. I think the guy gets you 10 points, 10 rebounds, easy 6 times value, easy. He's gonna be so on tomorrow. It's gonna be crazy. The whole world is gonna have Favors, and I'm gonna have Favors in my main lineup just because of the situation. It's just that simple, and that's it. Now let's check out Minnesota. I'm good with Teague. I'm good with Butler. I'm good with this team for the most part. Wiggins, I'm good. The only thing I like about Cat now is that with no Gobert, is he gonna take advantage of that and just beast down there. Favors is alright on defense too. Don't sleep. Not big. I'm off that. Man. I'm off this game. Let's take a YouTube break and see if I could join some convo with you guys. See what you're talking about. If you haven't liked the video yet, go ahead and like it, man. Talking some good stuff here. Thabo for 38. Let's check out some Thabo. On Utah, Thabo. $32 minutes. 37. And when he gets minutes, we know that this is a tough matchup. 17, so he's good for a point per minute. That's a good catch, man. Thabo looking all right out there, man. I'm gonna write down some Thabo when I'm looking for the value. That's a good call. Only because all these guys got to do more now, right? All these guys got to do more. So if the point guard is Rubio and Mitchell, right? Let's take a deeper look into Utah real quick. Point guard Rubio, Mitchell for the most part. The 2 guard, I guess we could call it Mitchell, but then some Rodney Hood and Thabo, right? And then Ingles, Joe Johnson is still out. That's what's going on. Joe Johnson is still out. So they're thin. They're thin on the wings. What did Thabo do against them the first time? I mean, he played 24 minutes and he put up just 17. Oh, they're starting Thabo at the 4. Is that what they're doing? So let's look at the DVP for the 4 position against Minnesota. You know what? I don't know if we can mess with Thabo. They might be closer to. Oh no, they're pretty far up there. I was gonna say Taj Gibson is holding it down, but for that price as a starter and just a handcuff, I think Thabo is worth some look, man. Thabo is very sneaky. If he's gonna be starting at the 4, that's what they did, right? They started him. Thabo as a starter with Kyle Gould will shift. Drug favorite shooter center. Rotation minute. Posting. Yeah, Thabo is a good call, man. You gotta consider some Thabo. But keep Thabo name on the side. Just because he's starting, man. You put a guy in the starting lineup. That's a good thing. So that's a good call, man. That's a good one. You like a Knicks stack? Nah. I mean, yeah, I like Tim Hardaway after I saw those numbers. I'm so pissed because yesterday I think I would have won 5K, but drafting after I had Lonzo Favors, Dennis Smith, Love, Joke. Wow. That's tough. What up, brother? A-Toe in here. What's good, A-Toe? What's good? Jared, that sucks. Yeah, that lineup was fire. Lonzo should be in a good spot and has huge. I'm not chasing that Lonzo. I looked at it earlier. I don't think that's what I want to do. What's up, Fred? What's good, man? What's going on? I can see Kuzma dropping 40. Have to have favors. Can't overthink that. Don't sleep on Jamal Murray, Jokic. Should we be looking at Conley since Lonzo just did Bledsoe? Yeah, I guess. Conley, that to me, I could kind of say the same. I'm not ready for Conley yet. KCP will be overlooked. Jokic versus Nurk. Lonzo's a big guard who can grab boards and see over the top of defense easily. That's why I was so high on him yesterday. Do I like Ball? I mean, I could talk about Ball when we get to him. He did that the other day. He had a nice little 50-point game, but I don't know if I'm chasing that, man. I'll be honest. I don't know if I could chase that. But let's go on to that game now, right? Phoenix, point guard. I guess Mike James was benched. He had an altercation with another player. I don't know what's going on with that situation. Lakers, DVPs against Lakers for point guard, I think should be a pretty good one. They're number 4. It's just that the uncertainty of that situation has me a little bit worried. But I do like Mike James. I think Mike James is in a good spot. Booker's a little too expensive now. They're getting carried away. 8K for a guy who can get you, yes, 50, but then 22. 45, yes, but then 24 against Brooklyn. All right. It's just very weird stuff. TJ Warren, I like. Let's look at DVP against Lakers. Very good. Very good. Top 4. TJ Warren, I like quite a bit. He already played them. He dropped 43 against them. He's dropped 46 against this team. Brooklyn. Miami plays defense. And this game got a little bit, it was a high-scoring game. Orlando on the wings, I think, let's see where Orlando is for DVP. They're up there too, so he should have done better. Let's try to see what's with the teams that he lights up. Washington. So TJ Warren, man, we need at least 30 from him, but we've seen that the upside could be in the 40s. What's my way? I got Antetokounmpo, Favors, Morris. I don't think I'm gonna have room to even get to them anyway. My forward spot's thin, but I'm gonna write him down because I might want to get him in my second little lineup that I got going on here. Warren. I think he's in a good spot. He should do well. That's it. Yeah, that's it. I'm not messing with none of those guys. Now Alonzo is in a good spot. I get it. DVPs against Phoenix in the last 5 games are not that great. All right. They're playing better D. So the DVP doesn't fit the Lonzo profile. Lonzo goes off once every other 10 games or so. Yes, he had a big game the other day. He had another big game against Milwaukee. But who's to say they already played Phoenix? Oh, that was the big game that he had, huh? When he almost had his triple-double. And then now he's coming back with some confidence. Oh, man, that makes it tough for me. 4 blocks, 3 steals yesterday. What he did this game? No blocks, no steals. He took 27 shots this game here. 4 for 9 from 3. This game, he took 12 shots, 3 for 5. Um, I like Lonzo. I mean, the numbers suggest Lonzo. Yes. Oh man, to put my money, I'm gonna put Lonzo on the notepad. Lonzo, um, Lonzo's in a good spot. Phoenix is a team that you want to play him against. Guys are lighting up Phoenix. He's like lighting up Phoenix already. He's coming off confidence. When he does well, the coach give him the run. I guess that was for his brother getting locked up for being an idiot. It just concerns me. Why couldn't he do that against Lillard? Why he couldn't do that against Rubio? He did decent against John Wall. He's getting all these rebounds and assists, so we know he'll light up the stat sheet. I do like Lonzo. Man, yeah, I wrote his name down. I'm gonna revisit him. We got to revisit when it comes to budget. Budget's getting thin, but Lonzo's in a good spot. I don't want to spend too much time there. Yep, we like Lonzo. Kuzma is another guy here that I like. He's playing the four position against them. He played 28 minutes. He only gave us 22. We need a floor of 30 with some 40-point upside. Um, but he's in a different position. Let's look at power forwards against Suns. In the middle of the pack. Lonzo got my attention. Lonzo got my attention. What I'll do is I like Warren, like Lonzo. I think for my second lineup, I'll do a big stack on this game, being that it's gonna be very high scoring. And yeah, for now I'm gonna leave him out this main lineup. But for the second line, I'm gonna try to get to some lines. I'm doing two lineups today. Um, who else on the Lakers would I consider? Kuzma, Ingram. I'm done with Ingram. Um, the whole Lakers look like they're in good spots. Phoenix, everybody against Phoenix could really come through and give you what you want. Portland versus Denver. See a lot of you guys. Let's start with Portland. Like Nurkic for his revenge factor. Nurkic has been on the slide lately, man. I don't like getting guys when they're cold. I like getting them when they're heating up. Brooklyn's a good matchup for him. Memphis was tough. I like them at these prices. In Portland against his old team, what happened against Brooklyn? He has foul trouble. No foul trouble. He didn't get that many rebounds. I don't know why. And Jokic is no slouch. I don't know if I can get to Nurkic. Sorry, I don't think that's wise. Lillard for 9K is just ridiculous. McCollum maybe for that price. He's averaging a 5 times value. He has some decent upside, but he's hot and cold. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that Portland squad. I'm not really too intrigued. Jamal Murray, I never like playing Jamal Murray. Every now and then he'll go off, but he's just not someone that I look at. I'd rather the bench guy, to be honest. I'll take Mudio over Murray, but that's just me. I'm just gonna fade the situation. Barton looks good coming off the bench, dropping 50. I guess that's a lot of garbage time with a blowout, but for 6K and when the salaries are so out of control, I think I'm gonna use caution there. Um, Millsap I was looking at earlier. Um, since what's his name went out, let's see how powerful has been coming at Portland. Still at the bottom, so I'm not gonna pick on Portland with power forwards. I'm gonna use caution with Millsap. Jokic needs 48. Jokic could put 40 up on anybody, man. To be honest, OKC kind of did that. I like Jokic, man, for these prices. The Drummond and Jokic, they don't price them what they should be. I love it because I'll pick on them most night. Jokic looks good, man. Against Portland. See what Suns do against Portland. They dead last. Dead last. So that's enough for me to say no. I mean, I've been going with my gut. It hasn't really been. It's been up and down. So I'm going with numbers. Tomorrow lineup is about numbers. Numbers are saying that Jokic is not what I want. All right. Let's see who he scorched. He scorched Brooklyn, Orlando. Where's he was in the 50? Brooklyn, Orlando, Toronto, and Miami, right? Let's see what they are on this list. Brooklyn is pretty up there. Orlando. Where's Orlando on this little list here? Orlando, Toronto. So there was a team that's up here. He's supposed to scorch them. I'm not going to pick on a team that's all the way at the bottom. I'm going to keep it numbers driven, analytic, and we're going to stay away from Jokic, right? And that's just that. All right, let's take a YouTube minute and see what you guys are talking about. I like ball just because DVP. Sun sucks against Sun. We're looking to win money. What is the best competition to play if you are a beginner? I like the multiplying tournaments. I always recommend. Hey, family, you ever check out my Big Brother video I sent you on Twitter? I did, man. I did. It sounds good. He sounds good. Big Brother sounds good. Who you like under 4K? I gotta look at that at the end, man. Ask me again towards the end. Play some TJ Warren. Booker will have KCP on him. Warren will take even more shots. Ricky Rubio. You gotta rewind a little bit, David. And their first matchup, KCP didn't play. Booker just went off against Butler. He'll be fine. What the hell does Joker have to do to get his price raised? I'm playing him 100 times out of 100 at that 8,400 time. Nah, Barton was starting. Harris missed the last game. That's why Murray and Barton had a big game. Oh, he did start. Okay. See? Yeah. All right. Golden State versus Orlando. I'm not gonna waste too much time here. I've made up my mind to just leave these Golden State games alone because I cannot predict them. There's no numbers that can help with Golden State. They're gonna blow these teams out. They're at home, all right? And you could be in a good spot, whatever. When you go up against Golden State, it's gonna be a blowout. It's gonna be a blowout, man. Trust me. What's going on with Peyton? Oh, he's just rested, so he'll play. Yeah, I mean, I like certain people. I like Fournier most times. I'm not playing any Orlando players because they're not gonna get minutes. They're gonna at fourth quarter. They're gonna be, if anything, you play a decent bench guy against Orlando. Right? Like Simmons will probably be the type of person that I'll pick on. But I just don't. I don't want to do it to myself. Every time I pick on that team, it's a disaster. Curry might be banged up, so Livingston's supposed to get minutes. I don't know. Situation is just one that I think I could win without even messing with it. So I'm just gonna leave it alone and I'm not gonna waste time there. So Philly versus Clippers. We don't know if Beverly's gonna be back. If not, do I like Lou Williams? I don't know with Lou Will coming off the bench. He had one big game, then the other game was suspect. 36 minutes against New Orleans, who's supposed to be giving up all these points to point guards, and he only put up 23 in 36 minutes when he put up 50 and 39. So that's just Lou Williams for you. His shots are falling, you love him. When they're not, you hate him. I don't know if I want to mess with that. Right? And I do like Reddick. I think Reddick is super consistent. So if you're into consistency, oh, we're talking about Clippers, right? Yeah, I don't know if Pat Bev's coming back. It's too soon. Gallinari dealing with this hip. We don't know what's going on there. And then Blake Griffin, it's been disappointing, and DJ, whatever. And then the Philly guys are still a little bit inconsistent as well. Ben Simmons cooled down. He started off really hot, and then his rebound numbers kind of took a dip. I don't know why. I guess I don't know. I don't know why. But it's just a little bit worrisome. Reddick, 4,800. I don't know. Let's keep it going. The small forward, Covington for 58. Again, up and down, up and down. Power forward, Savage for 4,500. I was doing my research and I realized that you gotta pick some Savage, right? He's been starting. What position? Let's see. He struggled when he came off the bench, but has started the last 5 games. After failing to score more than 9 points in any game coming off the bench, he scored 12 points in all his games coming up that he started. Playing time will be key if he continues to see recent success. When Savage starts, what position do they play him at now? Simmons doesn't play the point guard. He starts. So point guard, it's normally McConnell and then Redick, Covington. So who's been starting? Who's been coming off the bench? Simmons. Has Covington or Redick? I'm kind of confused on who's been coming off the bench in this situation. What's their starting five? Sixers starting lineup. Just want to see something real quick. So it's Simmons, Redick, Covington, Savage. Simmons has been starting at the point guard. And then Embiid. So Savage is the 4. Let's look at DVPs versus Clippers. I did all that just to see what way I just want to know where he starts. It's up there, okay? Savage has low-key been under the radar. Savage is like the Donovan Mitchell that we're not seeing right now, guys. Let's go back to Savage on this little thing here. So in the last 4 games that he started, he's only 45K, so mid-20s is what we want, okay? And that's 6 times value. 5 times value is just 20. We want 6 times value for a guy who's been 25, 42, 30, 26. For that price, since he's been starting, he's definitely good for a point per minute. We see that 27, 26, 35, 30, 36, 42, 21, 25, 20, 12, 31. Off the bench, he didn't. But when he starts and he get that hot start, I like Savage, okay? I think Savage has to get into my lineup one way or the other. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Let's write him down on my pad. Savage. Love Savage, all right? And that's it, man. That's my breakdown. I've been talking to myself for a little while. Now I'm going to try to see how I could put together this lineup. 4,600. You got to get some Savage in there. How could we do that? Help. Right, so favorites I like. I think I'm gonna have to sacrifice some Timmy. I know Timmy lights up this team. I'm gonna put Timmy on my list for lineup number 2, but I'll sacrifice some Timmy for Savage. I think that's the wisest thing. I think it fits perfect, right? Let's see. Timmy. Savage is how much? 40. 45 plus 26 is what? 61. Yeah, it fits perfect. And Timmy, I think it's the weakest thing. I'm gonna ride out with some Cephalosha starting for that minimal price. That's the value punt of the day. I like that call, and I like picking on teams with a lot of injuries. All right, I like stacking teams with a lot of injuries. So I think a Utah stack is wise. They're missing quite a few players: Gobert, Joe Johnson, Exum. So their bench is going to be called upon. A lot of their bench don't even play. They suck. So what rotation they have? All these guys are not getting minutes. Maybe this Udo guy might come in for a little possession or two, but we don't call that getting minutes, right? So their rotation pretty much starts with Burks here, maybe, I guess. Right? So Burks, Jerebko, Hood, Ingles, Rubio, and the 2 guys that we have. So I could do that. Let's get rid of Timmy. And let's move up Cephalosha. That's it. That was easy. I'm gonna move up Cephaloshin to my 2 guard spot. And then I'm gonna play. Oh, that didn't work. I thought it would. My math was way off. I need Savage. I like Savage. I think Savage got go off potential too. It still got a problem. Who did I get rid of? Timmy? How much was Timmy? Let's see if I can get back Timmy. 62, 71. Yeah, I'm gonna come off Schroeder. Come off Schroeder and get back on some Timmy. I think that's what it is, man. I think that's the line, man. I think that's what we got to play with confidence tomorrow. I like this one right here. I like it quite a bit. I'm going to submit it. Then I'm going to start another lineup. Let's go back. Let's chop it up with YouTube a little bit, though, man. Bev and Gallo already ruled out. Oh, Pat Bev and Gallo has already been ruled out. You sure? I didn't see Pat Bev ruled out. Bev and Gallo already ruled out against Philly. It's a lot of good matchups tomorrow, man. If that's the case, what am I doing? NBA news. Oh, it's the most recent stuff. So they both ruled out. I'm gonna keep that in mind. See if I like anything about that. Let's see what else you guys talking about. There's no revenge narrative with Redick. There's no bad blood. I agreed. Simmons plays the point guard. There's an article saying that Redick won out of LAC, but take it for what you will. Simmons start. I haven't heard no Gabe Santana and Brother Lewis arguing about Kyrie in a hot minute. You're gonna do a pre? Nah, I'm working tomorrow. Wednesday, I think, is the next opportunity for a pre-lock. Lillard at home in a close game is what you want. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Lillard. Lillard didn't fit any of the numbers. Lillard didn't fit any of the numbers. So, for this second line, we're gonna get these names of people that I wanted, right? Some Rubio, Warren, y'all boy that y'all like out of Lake A Ball. I like Mr. Ball so much. Rubio, Warren, Ball. I already got Savage and Timmy. Anthony Davis, Tyreek Evans. Anthony Davis. Evans. We already agreed that we gotta play some what's his name? What's big boy name? Favors. Let's look at that situation with the Clippers now that all these dudes already ruled out, right? So they're thin, man. Point guard, Austin Rivers or Lou Will. What happened here, man? Well, he went 5 for 16. He didn't grab any rebounds. How much rebounds what did he need to do this? He dropped 35 points. He took 22 shots. It was OKC, Philly. Let me look at this DVP thing a little bit. Where is it? Let's look at shooting guards against Philly first. They're up there. Let's look at point guards against Philly. How much rebounds are they giving up to them? 8. That's a lot. How much are they giving up to the 2 guards? They're giving up a lot of rebounds. I think we can't ignore Lou Will again. I think we could get another 50 point out of him. In the New Orleans situation, We know those two big shots. It's hard for him to get, but yeah, I don't want to miss out on that value. Let's and there's not a lot of upside for Rubio at 7K. Let's put Lou Will in as our point guard here. I got some interest in Lou Will. Who else? There got to be somebody else that got to score for them, man. Wesley Johnson. Yeah, you gotta get some Lou Will. You gotta go back to Lou Will and not be thing. Love TJ Warren. I feel good about that. Evans for 6K. What are we doing, right? I'm gonna lay off some Evans, man. I'm gonna lay off some Evans. Let's put Lonzo and Lou Will. I like y'all, Lonzo. Some Lonzo at the point. Some Lou Will at the 2. TJ Warren, Anthony Davis, Favors. All right, who else was on my list of folks? Rubio. We'll probably get back Rubio now. But Rubio is no way upside for that price. 7K, I'm good. Sarich. And Timmy. Sarich. I tell you guys, man, you got to keep it up with Sarich, man. Sarich not going to disappoint you for that price. I'm just going to pull him back into this lineup as well. I like Sarich a lot. And let me see what y'all talking about. Sanders, Jordan, and 9 play. DeAndre Jordan, what he did with the 2 games without DeAndre Jordan is in play a little bit. Oh, for 6.7K though. What are we doing here? Hold on. Why is he so cheap? Let's see a team that he's supposed to do good. Dallas. He didn't do good with Dallas. Dallas gives it up, man. Was it a blowout? Yeah, it was a blowout. But 24 minutes, 28. Golden State, Utah. DJ is cheap, man. It's a risk, though. It's a risk. And I don't know if the DVP. Yeah, it's a risk. It's a risk. But I like DJ. DJ is good. That's a good call. Simmons way higher upside than Rubio. That's a fact. Jordan against Philly center. Jazz Clippers equals value. Lakers. Suns pace. I have one lineup out of 15 with Jordan. Out of 15, he can get you 5 times ceiling. Yeah, I don't know. Jordan just doesn't really yell at me, but I see the vision. Anything against the Sixers is a center that's decent against the Sixers. It's like, yeah, go ahead. You know what I mean? For 6.7 though, it's like, whoa. He has go off potential, no, but the price is like, geez, it's pretty good, man. It's a pretty good price for DJ. How many shots they giving him a game? 6, 7. I like it, man. I like it. I like that for DJ. If Chris Paul was still there, I'll play it. But now with no damn Austin Rivers starting, that's the part that got me like, do I really? Austin Rivers looking for his own stuff. He's not ready. All right, let's finish up this second lineup of mine. Let me see if there's anybody from my first lineup that I'm overlooking that I wanted. Mike James, Porzingis favorite. Oh, Kevin Love, right? I want to give Kevin Love some love. I think Kevin Love is what I want. Kevin Love. What he did the first game against them? 41 in 34 minutes, 11 rebounds. The Houston game, everybody's been having a tough time against Houston. Kevin Love playing the center. I got how many shots he's taking now? 19, 14, 19. How many took this game? 15. I got some interest in Kevin Love, man. Someone that I really like. DVP against the Knicks center. What are the Knicks? Yeah. How many rebounds? Again, up 18 rebounds. Kevin Love stands out to me, man. I really like Kevin Love. He already scorched him for 42, which is 6 times value. But now he's dropping like 60s and 50s for 7K. I think Kevin Love for that price is way too cheap. Um, with no Tristan Thompson. If we're gonna get 35 minutes out of him, I like the center spot for Kevin Love. Getting to the line. I like Kevin Love. Makes it a little tough now because he's not cheap, granted, but I like Kevin Love. I don't love Lonzo for that price, I swear. But he already dropped 60 against this team. He just dropped 71. It's a fast-paced game. This is where he thrives with all the assists and whatnot. I can't move him. I don't want to move Lou Will, TJ Warren, Anthony Davis. You know, I'm gonna refrain from Anthony Davis. I'm gonna come off Davis. I'm gonna put Love at the forward spot because I like Love. I don't want to pay up crazy like that for Davis tomorrow. 11K is just like, even if I get 60 from him, that's barely 6 times value. I feel like all these guys have potential to get me in, and I could get two 7K price guy instead of chasing a guy that's 11K and I have to look for a 3K guy. That's tough, right? So let's see what we got here now. We still got back Zingas, man, for that price, and it still have a little change. Porzingis, he's like the top usage guy, him and Giannis, and then he's only 9K. He is hot, man. The guy is hot. He's hot. Again, he'll get you an AD will get you for like a whole $1,000 cheaper. Let's see what else we got though. Simmons, I don't know what's been going on with him lately. Hasn't been rebounding the ball. Sacramento, he's not rebounding. I don't know what's going on. I want to say Simmons is supposed to be good to go, but if I get like another 33, 31 out of him, I'm pissed off. This was a blowout. I get it. And then Golden State, you got to give him that. And then what you want to call this here? A bad game against Sacramento. But then you go to Utah and get 13 rebounds. I don't get it. I want to pick on Simmons for that 500. I do. I want to say he's back and he's going to be himself again. Especially with no who's going to be on him? There's no Pat Bev down there, right? Golden State, we understand. Sacramento, who's their point guard that was holding him? The rookie? But then look, Utah, Indiana, Atlanta, Houston. I think that's a no-brainer, man. I think I gotta go back to some Simmons in this situation. I think Simmons can give me what I want. 8,500. Let's see who else though. Rubio seems to be in a good spot, but for that price, I won't say. I could get more out of Simmons. But I could get Rubio and Shooter at that point. All right. Let's see what I can get for 5,800. Yeah, at this point I can get Rubio and Shooter and be content. I do like Shooter. He didn't make my first lineup. I could get both those guys if I leave. Shooter, I don't think will ever disappoint me. I think Shooter is solid for 40 at least. Rubio, I can't say the same, but the matchup is there. Did he play them? He already went to 40s against them. And then now that thing is out, his usage is up. Let's see what we got. So where was I? Simmons. So if I had Simmons, let's see what I could pair Simmons with. And then if not, then I'll just throw in Rubio and Shooter and just call it a night right there, right? So if I had Simmons, I would be looking at some Mitchell. Not a bad consideration, especially him starting. I think I like that. Simmons, Mitchell, or Rubio, Shooter. Mitchell's taking a lot of shots. I think I'm going to do that, man. I'm going to take Mitchell, Simmons. Be happy with that, man. I do like Simmons for sure. Lonzo's a new Elf Payton. He'll drop 70 or 15. That's a fact. Bro, seeing what the guys did that I had in my lineup is making me salty. What about Hardaway Jr.? I think DJ not balling because there's no assist point guard. Yeah, exactly. Love is a lock for me, for sure. Me too. I like Timmy, Lonzo, Swaggy P for cheap. It should be a blowout. Nah, I don't know about that. I do like Simmons for sure. Keep Simmons and find 300 to get Timmy. Kevin Love, Simmons, Favors. You guys are really big on Timmy tomorrow. I see the vision. He played 41 minutes that game. That game was always a blowout. Close game. I love Timmy. To have Timmy, yeah, I could do that. I need to find 400 for Timmy though. Did I already have Mitchell in that lineup that I had though? I did, right? All right, so I could get. I already have some Mitchell exposure. My computer's gonna die. Let's get some Timmy, and then we gotta find $400, which I don't think will be that hard. I think I could find $400. I think I could find me that 400 quite easy. Let's see what we got here though. Lou Will, Lonzo. I think the Lonzo is where the 400 is, man. Savage for 41. Ben Simmons, Derek Favors, Kevin Love, TJ Warren, 5,800. I could put back in Mitchell and get rid of TJ Warren. I know Lou Will's gonna go off against those dudes, yo. But Mitchell and Lou Will are similar. I don't know if he's gonna give me a 50 though. I don't know if he's gonna give me another 50. Come off Lou Will and go Mitchell. I could do that. And that sounds a lot more safer in my mind. Because Lou Will, even though that what's his name is out. Oh no, I can't do that. What am I talking about? Even though what's his name is out, Lou Will still come off the bench, man. That's something that we gotta consider too. Lou Will still comes off the bench. Simmons, Timmy, Savage. How much was Cephalosha? That was a good value call, man. 41. Oh man. This line doesn't look too bad. It has me pretty excited just looking. I feel like Lonzo. The stretch to try to get Lonzo, but it's Phoenix. So it's like, yo, what are you thinking about? You got to go Lonzo. You can't just diss Lonzo on both lineups. Timmy, I see the vision. Savage has been hitting his value. I don't want to get rid of Savage. Ben Simmons Favors, Kevin Love, $7,100. Nah, because Kevin Love will drop 60, and I'll be pissed. I feel like his floor is safe against the Knicks. I feel like that's a good. TJ Warren should be good. I feel like it's Lonzo again, man. I think Lonzo's killing me here. What did he drop? 70? Nah, Lonzo should be good. 81. All right, let's look at 80 Booker. B. There's nobody to really hold Simmons here, man. I'm just worried about what happened in Sacramento. What the heck happened? That's when Embiid was out. But Embiid came out, but then it's Golden State. And there's nobody to hold Simmons there. There's nobody to hold Simmons. Embiid got DJ, which is a pretty big body. He got Blake Griffin up in the front court. I don't want to do that. I don't want to take out Embiid, Simmons for Embiid. I don't think that's a good trade-off. I want to keep Simmons, Timmy. What do you guys think I should do here, man? Mustafa said I don't like Simmons. Drop Saric for Thabo. Yeah, get rid of Lonzo. Yeah, man. I was thinking about putting in Thabo. I think Thabo will get you what you want, man. Who is it? Minnesota? He's starting at the 4. I don't want to punt Thabo on both of my lineups, though. That's kind of tough. I don't consider Saric a punt. I think Saric is gonna get me 30 to 40 points tomorrow, man. I like Saric. I think Ben Simmons. It's either Ben Simmons or Lonzo that gotta go, and I got good options for both of them. It's just which one I don't know. I mean, Lonzo already put up 60 against this team. He just put up 70. Ben Simmons has been struggling a little bit. The Clippers, for the most part. Who the Clippers played recently since what's his name been out? Let's start there. Let's go to NBA.com and see who Clippers has played since. They played 2 games, right? They played 2 games since without Pat Bev, right? New Orleans. What happened in New Orleans? Let me see. Davis and Cousins killed them. That's what happened. What did Drew Holiday do against them? Nothing. He went 1 for 6. He got some assists, some rebound. Who else did they play? Who did they play when Lou Will went off? Oklahoma. And that's when Paul George killed them, right? I think I'm gonna go some Embiid. I think I'm gonna have to go some MP. That's when Paul George killed him, but Westbrook ain't really do too much. Westbrook only played 22 minutes. But Paul George went off on him. I want to say Simmons is more Paul George than anything else, right? Melo didn't really. What did Dakari Johnson? Let's go back to our lineup here and see something. Philly. Is Embiid a passing big? What's his assist numbers look like most times? He get you rebounds, he get you some assists, some blocks, some steals. I think I'm gonna come off. I'll go with some Embiid. Embiid is averaging what, 41 points per game. How much is Simmons averaging? 44. And they both got a good matchup. Embiid and Simmons, let's see. Embiid get you 28 minutes, 38 in the last 10, 32, 43. Oh, boy. Hate picking a lineup and not having Simmons for that 8,500. That 8,500 is good money, especially when he had 2 games when he didn't get that much rebounds. And there's nobody to hold him. There's no Pat Bev. There's no Gallinari. They have no defenders on that team that could do anything to Simmons right now. Nah, Simmons is good, man. I think Lonzo got to go, y'all. I think I'll get something. Let me see what I get for 6,900. I'll be damned. And I don't think Lonzo will burn me. I don't think having Lonzo on this, his ownership will be high. That's for sure. Favors I need favors. I start looking at some of these guys around here now. Tim Hardaway already. So all right. See, the thing with Lonzo, he already saw that he could do well against that team. Lou Williams, He could be hot. I think he might have to go. TJ Warren already showed that he can turn up against that team. So he's proven. Kevin Love, proven. Good matchup, good value, good matchup. So it's looking like TJ Warren is the weak link. A couple times he'll get into the 40s against this team. He did not TJ Warren. Lou Williams. Lou Williams is the weak link here. He could be inconsistent. I get it. Let's come off Lou Will. Let's put Tim Hardaway. I'm off Lou Will. Actually, I got all starters. Lou Will's coming off the bench. We don't know what we're going to get from him. It could be a sticky situation. Let's come off Lou Will and see what we could do with the rest of this money that we got here, right? What Mike James did against the Lakers in 22 minutes, he didn't do much. Gortat against Sacramento for 5K. What's going on with Gortat? I feel like Gortat should be like the plug right there, but I feel like I can't trust it. Sacramento. What's the DVP for that? Centers. They're pretty up there. I might take a shot on some Gortat for just DVP. What's his issue? It's Gortat third double-double. Oh, he doubled? When? On the 5th. Even in the double-double, he's getting 28. What the heck is that? I missed the Gortat that was dropping like 40, 36 consistently last year, man. I don't understand what's the problem. It's Buddy Hield's business. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not touching Buddy. Zero, no. Baseball against New Orleans. I just wish there was somebody that I could say, you know, I'm gonna get some Keith right here. Oh, man. I don't want to come off Lou Will for Markieff Morris and then I regret that, man. I can't believe I can't find a 5K person that I feel good about. That's tough. That's tough stuff, bro. The pricing on Draftkings been real tough. Bazemore. Who is it? New Orleans. What's their DVP? I think Bazemore should get the nod, right? He struggled against Washington, a blowout. He didn't get minutes. He dropped 42 in 2 out of the last 4 games. Boston plays D. Washington was a blowout. Detroit and Cleveland gives it up for his position for the most part. So to New Orleans. Houston, he did okay. Philly, he did okay. Milwaukee. I think I'm going to do Bazemore. I think I'm going to go Bazemore and take a leap of faith on some Bazemore. I think Bazemore for Lou Will, that's not a bad one. That's not a bad one right there. Richie was good. Tori just says Mitchell, Thabo, Giannis, Saric, Favors, Ball, Kuzma, and DJ. Not bad. I could see the vision. Courtney Lee to save money. Check what he did last time. Courtney Lee, any guards against Cleveland is good. I'm not wrong, but Lillard at home after 2 losses was not going to streaming. I'm not big on Lillard. I'm Lillard, but I don't feel like he'll make my final cut. Yeah, I'm still debating it. It looked real nice. Drop Lou Will for Courtney Lee. Millsap looking real nice point per dollar play. Lee. Let's check out some Courtney Lee. 4,100. He dropped 38. He had 10 rebounds. Yeah, we know guards, man. We know guards against Cleveland is what you want. But I'll take Bazemore, man. I like Bazemore right here. He's averaging 6 times value in the last 10 games. He has a good DVP matchup. Last game was a blowout. He only played 24. He's good for a point per minute, right? 24, 21, 32, 44. Boston plays defense. Cleveland, 35, 42. Houston, 27, 29. Philly, 27, 24. Milwaukee, a point per minute. So he's a point per minute. He's going to get 30 minutes. I like Bazemore. I think I'm comfortable with Bazemore. These are my 2 lineups for tomorrow, man. Finishing, comments, thoughts, suggestions, complaints, whatever you guys have, I'm here. I'll listen to it before I get out of here. It's been real. I had fun chopping it up with you guys as usual. I think I'm going to be a little more successful today now that I didn't just randomly go through players and whatever. I looked at some DVP. I look at positions guys are in. I look at injury. I look at value. I think we covered all our bases with this one. Or someone mentioned Millsap. Millsap I did look at, but power forward versus Portland. I think that's what turned me off. When I looked at the DVP, Portland is not to mess with. For with bigs, Millsap for 7K. I see the vision, but to be honest, you got better 7K options tomorrow. And Millsap will burn you sometimes. Like Brooklyn is a team you're supposed to do better than that against, all right? What else? That's why that Kevin Love thing is really worrying me, Thinking about going back Lou. But Kevin Love looking like elite status right now with no thing in there. But that's against the teams that he should look like that against, right? Like Dallas, Milwaukee, teams that's giving it up to bigs. I don't think New York is giving it up to bigs like that. I'm just going off for me liking Kevin Love. Let's look at centers against New York. Yeah, I think my little love for Kevin Love. Let's look at power forward against Cleveland. My thing for Kevin Love is it's kind of blinding my judgment here. When we were playing the Sixers, yeah, 5 for 16 against New Orleans. They lost. He's back at home now. He's gonna get minutes like crazy. Those guys already been ruled out. I do like Bazemore. What's the DVP? I'm in a funny situation. I'm thinking about coming off Kevin Love. Oh no. Nah, because then look, he already dropped 22 points. Nah, I'm gonna hold on to Love. I think Love can get another 30 and 15 tomorrow for me. I think he could do 30 and 15. That'd be stupid. I think this is it. I'm gonna hold on to what I got right here. 48. Bazemore is solid, man. Bazemore's under the radar. Don't sleep. Should you base more or base less? That's the question. I think I'm good there, man. I think I'm good. DVP is misleading this early in the season. Have you thought about doing podcasts? I don't know what a podcast is, but I can't think about too much right now. I got a lot on my hands, so I do what I can, Aaron. I do what I can. Wolves Jazz stack might be a nice contrarian play. You know what I've noticed about the stacks? You stack big men from low Vegas games. When the Vegas total is low, you take the big men from those games. I think I've been noticing a trend with that. That has been doing pretty well. I didn't even look at the Vegas lines for tomorrow. Let's check those out. What's the low Vegas line? Memphis, Milwaukee. Right, so that makes Gasol interesting for tomorrow. Gasol should be in line. He hasn't had a big game in a while. I think Gasol is due. Gasol is due tomorrow. Gasol and Gortat right here. But I think Gasol tomorrow is due for sure. This Cleveland, New York game is supposed to be a big scoring game. Lakers, Phoenix. Where they got that Clippers game at? Look at this Orlando game. Jeez. This Clippers game look good. Denver, Portland. I don't know where to even start with that. Oh, Favors, yeah, Favors gonna get minutes, and then that clumsy big guy in Minnesota ain't doing anything to him. Favors is good. What's the Wolves total? The Timberwolves, Wolves, Jazz, 207. Love Favors even more now. Favors good to go. Put Sarge as point forward, Bazemont forward. See who you can get at util. What do you mean take out? You want me to take out K Love? What I have 7,700 to replace Kevin Love with. I don't really like the option. I don't like it. I'm not gonna take Draymond, Gordon, Vucevic, Beal, none of these. Maybe Gasol, but he can be hot and cold. He can drop 50, and so can Love. They both got the same upside. I don't think I'm gonna touch Kevin Love tomorrow. I think Kevin Love is what I want. I like all these guys except for Lonzo. Lonzo is who I'm really debating. Because honestly, I can get what 7,500. Let me see who's up there for that. Again, nobody. I could hold on to Lonzo because Lonzo and Rubio is just as risky. Shooter, same thing. I'll hold on to Lonzo. Hopefully, I get another big game out of him. Timmy should be okay. I do want to cuff some Courtney Lee in this one too. You know, that's what I would do. I would get rid of if I could sneak in some Courtney Lee, that'll give me another as a matter of fact, I'm gonna save this line right here. I'm gonna put this one through because I like it. I like it a lot. And I'm gonna revise this other one that I just made. The first one we did, Robert Mitchell. Import. How much is Courtney Lee? 41. Do a little Knicks stack, right? I will have to take out what's this? This is not the lineup that I just made. Oh yeah, it is. I'm gonna be 100. I'm gonna be 100. This Donovan Mitchell guy for 6K. I'm really not feeling that anyway, like that, right? But I don't have a point guard. I don't have a point guard. Tim Hardaway's not point guard eligible. Shafalosha is not. Giannis is not anymore. Lee. Courtney Lee. I want to leave Sabit, Thabo, and this guy. I want to let's take out Markeith and put Savage as the 4. And then Courtney Lee. And then point guard for 6,500. It's just all bad. Mike James. I have Antetokounmpo, Porzingis, Favors. Let's take out Savage. Let's take out Savage. Since I went big on Savage that last one, right? Let's take out Savage and our point guard. Let's go. I like this guy. Y'all are crazy. Let's go some Rubio. Let's go some Rubio. And then I can get Cephalosha. But he got Cephalosha. So Rubio. I like Rubio without against Jeff Teague with no what's his name. Who else have I Antetokounmpo? I don't know who I would get for that cheap. Just for some Courtney Lee. Just for some Courtney Lee, I'm struggling. What did I have initially? Favors and Savage. Can't get off Savage. I gotta keep Savage. I gotta keep Savage. I do want to stack up on some guards though against this whack ass Cleveland team. And Tetakumpo at home for 11K. What's 10-2? What I get for 10-2? KD. Yeah, Ricky Rubio, you're the weakest link again. Never would I thought I couldn't find a decent point guard that I want. Conley against Milwaukee. That'd be real left field though, right? Conley. It's a good spot for him, but see, all things just pointing to Mitchell. All things pointing to Mitchell. Let's put Courtney Lee as my 2. I don't got to punt on Cephalosha twice, so I'll punt on some Courtney Lee. And then for this 4,400, what did Tyson Chandler do the first time against these dudes here? He was a rebound away from a double-double. What's the DVP for Suns against the Lakers? Nah. Brook Lopez pulling those guys out to the perimeter. It's not looking too good. Jeff Green just had a big game 2 days ago. What he did against the Knicks. I don't want him coming off the bench. Anyway, somebody mentioned Etuan Moore. Etuan Moore. I see the vision. I see it. There's nothing I want down there, honestly. I don't see not a single. Maybe Tyson Chandler. I don't see a single player that I'm confident about in this situation here now. Sarge Palinkos. Let's try this again, see if that can help me. Evan Turner, he's been balling? No. You know, Atlanta can give it up. No, I gotta. This one is tough. This one's tough. It's killing me. I'm gonna get back Cephalosha down here. Let's get back Cephalosha, and then I'm going to. That's a damn shame. I can't find a point guard for 6,500. Their point system really sucks. Jeff Teague could be hot and cold. What he did the first time, yeah, I'm not messing with Jeff Teague. Mike Conley or Donovan Mitchell. I'm gonna take a leap. Maybe it was just God sent for me to take a leap on some Mike Conley. I just seen Eric Bledsoe get abused. I just seen Eric Bledsoe get abused. I just seen Eric Bledsoe get abused. So I'll do that. Just to Just to have my little Knicks stack. And then I do a little boom, boom. I like this one too. This one is good to go. I could do that. It's going to give me an error message, I hope. I hope it didn't take out my other lineup. I hope it didn't take out my other lineup. All right, perfect. And that's it. Freak or Boogie, nah. Brogdon should be a sleeper. Nah, I have Mitchell in 50% lineups. Higher upside plus more minutes. I'll go Saric. I'm having trouble deciding between Simmons and Saric. Go Saric, trust me. Yeah, but going to Simmons blowing everybody out. Yeah, I'm not into that. Stacking Utah. Orlando's not terrible. I agree. If Curry is out, I like that game a lot more. With what? Same with Simmons and Dre. This would be my first time playing Lonzo. Maybe my last. Yeah. Yep, I got some. I got 50. I'm doing 2 lineups. Lonzo in one. Lonzo is not in the other. Fournier has to be chalk. I'm not messing with Fournier right now. Put Saric. Okay, I read that. So there goes the lineups for tomorrow. One of these are off. One of these lineups, I think, is the one that I did before I even came on. This one here is the doodle one. I'll ignore this one here. How did I get to 3 lineups now? The one that I switched with. So this is the main line right here. No, yep. Conley, Courtney Lee, Antetokounmpo, Saric, Porzingis, Tim Hardaway, Favors, Dabo. This one should look similar to this one, minus the Courtney Lee with Donovan Mitchell. So I like both these. And then this one too. If you're into Lonzo, if Lonzo has a big game tomorrow, then this lineup here will be the best one. So this one depends all on Lonzo tomorrow. And that's it. I'm getting out of here, guys. It's been way too long. Peace out. You could plug Shaw and Livingston if the consensus. No Shaw Livingston for me. I'm out, guys. Peace.